Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh. Oh, me and my space. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Can you stop? Okay, let's do things. Let's game dev. I guess I'm just doing like some optimization stuff today. I don't know. What I'm seeing is environment query processor is just going off the fucking wall. Absolutely off the wall. And that is like the set of functions used for environment queries. I know, imagine that. The environment queries are made of environment queries. And then, yeah, fucking 60 milliseconds for some of these. Like, there should not be that many happening. So, I don't think there should. But we're gonna dig into that. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. Good morning, by the way. And a good Sunday to you. A very good Sunday to you. All right, let's spawn a dude. Give me one dude. There is the dude. Pause. Said dude. I do want the vlogger doing vlogger things. Also, when he starts running around, I'm gonna like start tracing, which is probably soon. So I'm just gonna do that now. Did he? Is there multiple there? There might be multiple there. Okay, let's stop that for a second. Just fucking incremental garbage. Timer name. Pains. Environment. Very. I guess I want get desired points or whatever. Yeah, that. So yeah, that almost a full millisecond for one of those, which is like really bad. Really bad. Get desired points. There's just so many. There's just so many ISMCs on... Okay, so he only did it once. Let's wake him up. Are you stuck? Oh, okay. Okay, he did a random wander and then he... Oh, he's just... Okay. He's eating. He's eating. But yeah. That's... Okay. We want... Pains, good fire, desired. Okay, so 2 makes sense. 2 makes sense. Okay, so there's some definite optimization that can happen on this function. I could just slap a parallel on it, and that'll alleviate a lot of the issues. Hey, is this that procedurally generated perma multi sandbox game? Something like that, yeah, something like that. RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural terrain. Something like that. I'm sure we'll find some more things to just shoehorn in there as well. I am the scope creep king after all. Self-proclaimed. Let's see here. Let me look at that trace again. So yeah, there's some of these that like don't matter. I guess this is probably a pretty quick.
Hello.
Hello. Who is that? Hyperons. Welcome in, man.
It's John C.
Why are you running?
We're doing some optimizing wising today.
Put it reverse, Terry. Put it reverse. Oh Lord, Jesus.
Hi everyone. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sunday.
we got him.
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing? Stumbled into your stream once 2 months ago. I'm happy to stumble once more. Well, I'm happy to have you once more as well. Welcome in. And welcome in all the raiders as well. How's the game going? How's the game going? Mine's going okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm doing some optimizations today. And I'm finding that my environment query processor is very bad. And what I have to do, so my world is like, it's a procedural world, right? It's very large. It's like this big. And each pixel on here is like a terrain chunk. Because it's a procedural terrain, I like can't have all of the terrain loaded in. Like this is like a 4 pixel radius on that map. So this is this very small section. You can see over here, like, the terrain isn't loaded here. Some of the ISMCs are, some of the assets are. There are other assets, other instance static meshes that aren't, like, loaded in, but they are, like, cached, if that makes sense. Like, I cache them on disk. So, I have to do, like, some special queries here to, like, do that. And this is, it takes a while. We'll say it takes a while. How we're so consistent with this project, I have side projects and I ended up not feeling like working on them weeks in a row. Genuine question. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy doing this, right? Like, given, like, my free time, my desired way to spend my free time is doing this. So, I don't know. I don't have any secrets or anything. There's no, like, hack or anything. I just enjoy doing it. Struggle with the camera system, but the rest is okay. Yeah, I fucking hate cameras, man. They suck. They suck. All the 3D math you have to do. Yeah, no hover bikes in my game. Must be hard to see the progress when you're so close to the project, but from my perspective, you've leapt forward. A testament to your dedication. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's dig into this function, though. This is the bad function. And I guess this loop here is what's bad, basically. So we are like allocating some memory here. We should probably, ooh, my voice. Oh my God, my voice. If ignored points contains a point container. Yes, so what is the equality operator here? What are we equalitying on? Oh, several things, okay. So that's not really super, I thought I was gonna be able to get rid of that, but it's not really. super nice, is it? Even without talking to people. Yeah. What am I, let's see, is there anything I can cut down on here? So we have to iterate over every instance in each ISMC that's valid. Go catch something to eat later. Oh, you gotta go catch something to eat? Are you going fishing? Make sure you catch enough for the class as well. But yeah, take care. Thank you for the raid. Have a good day. If talking to people is what fuels you, coding might not be the optimal path for you. Yeah, that's not a bad point. But there are social parts of software engineering. But yeah, personal projects not very social. Within radius, if it's within the radius. Closest to dist. Closest to location. Wait, what is location here? Is that not the one and the same? Task initiated at location and then closest to, okay. So we're gonna do a radial raise. Okay, I mean, that's like such a small thing. I don't know, is that actually... No, yeah, we need that. We need that for sure. Because he's gonna be in a different spot. Yeah, we do need... Yeah, I don't know... So I really just need to cut down on this PCG point container thing, because it's like, this struct is massive. How big is this struct? 496 bytes. Oh my god. In this economy, 496 bytes. Oh my goodness. Like, where are these things used at? And also, why would ignored points? Am I like... ignored points should really just... all this really should be is the ISMC that it came from, the ID of the instance, and potentially the point transform. I think the rest, I don't know what I fucking need that for. Let's make like a 2.0 for this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one, slap an old on it. Every career significantly benefits from strong soft skills, but enjoying solving each small puzzle on the path to completing your goal is the typical personality type for coding. Yeah, I like solving problems and building things. 8 points. Container. Let's see here. So I just want these things, and then we will include a... Why are you mad? Oh, because you're not a user. Instance ID, point transform. Why are you mad? Okay. I want to study game dev artist. Will I be able to find a job in the future? Will AI interfere with me? I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Like, I'm not going to predict something about game dev artists because I am not a game dev artist, nor am I in the game dev industry. I know nothing about that job market. I would encourage you to do what you enjoy, though. And doing what you enjoy doesn't have to make you money. I make zero money from this. And I do it because I enjoy it. And AI is not going to change the enjoyment you get from it. Okay, so this is, how big is this guy? 112. That's a lot better. How big is a primitive instance? Oh, it's mostly the transform, isn't it? Let me see, what are we using point transform for? Do I just need the location? That was not the button. Item location. Get desired PCG points. Help result. Yeah, so go over to the query processor. Field query result. Where points results. This point. Ooh, get bounds radius. What do we need there? Get instance bounds. I guess I don't give a shit about the transform, really. Although, does scale matter there? I'm re-getting the transform anyway. So yeah, let's just store a location. Let's just change this to storing a location. Here. If I need to transform, I can look it up. Let's see, are these packed? 40. 40. I think these are all like 4s, right? Or powers of 4. I think they're probably going to be packed no matter what the... Okay. Packed. I say this as someone who chose a more social job, but I love coding as a hobby, and it comes in handy more often than I thought it would. Oh yeah, coding very useful. AI won't replace you, but people who can maximally utilize it, AI will replace people who can't. Yeah. Cars won't replace horses. Horses who can drive cars will replace horses who can't. That's what they used to say. That is what they used to say. Okay, so let's change this over. The query result. Node points. Query result. It's a lot better than we usually do. Why is that copied? Why are we copying that? Okay, so now I need a new, like, a quality operator here to test if it's in the... Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we're just gonna do ID and... Do I need a hash on that too? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. we really just need instances. If those two things are the same, then we know it's the same point, get type hash, and then we can just hash combine with those two. Can I not dot, probably just like what, dot ID or something, yeah. Oh, it needs to be, do I really need to make it blueprintable? I think so. I think so. Still? Okay. Good. And then is valid. I suppose I need an is valid on this new. Jesus Christ. We're not gonna use the save container level. Okay. Oh, and I store the distance on it too for the sorting. Okay. We'll store that on there. Okay. So that's a lot nicer. Prefer to believe that AI won't replace me yet. I think it'll be a while before people are comfortable with machines operating on them. Is your Twitch ID the same as your YouTube one? Similar enough. Sure, you'll be able to find it. It's MyDrunk on Twitch. I think I should have links in my channels to all that stuff. AoE songs, yeah, dude, I love the AoE songs. The AoE songs are good. The WoW songs are good. It's all good. It's all fucking good. Zelda, dude, the Song of Storms is probably my favorite on this track. Okay, so hopefully that's a little bit leaner. Hopefully that's a little bit leaner and meaner. Just show me where it hurts. Just show me all the spots I need to change. I'll fix it. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm sure you're some sort of doctor or something, but like, I don't think people are going to want to give up control, even when it's like not that level of stuff. I think there's always going to be a human calling the shots. God, oh, there's so much that I did. Found you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Drongy, how have you been? I've been well. How have you? How have you? Yeah, we'll just leave it there. I made a double coffee this morning, so I'm feeling good. Andy, welcome. You'll come in. Point location, we don't need to make another variable for that. What do we call it? Point dot location. Point dot get bounds radius. Okay, let's make that function now too. I guess we'll copy pasta all those. Yeah, I guess that just works now. Nice. Okay. Mr. Giuseppe Catien, I think radiology and pathology is fuck, surgery is probably fine. I was just saying that I don't think humans want to give up control. I think there's always going to be a person, a human calling the shots, even if it's not something surgery level. Although I have been surprised at how willingly people gave up, their like mental health or like, they're like the AI psychosis and stuff like that. Like that has been surprising to me. People rioting because fucking ChatGPT has a different personality now. Wild. Sorting. Uh-oh, is there a sort somewhere? Good God, there's so much. So much. Okay, there's so much I need to replace. Pretty good, busy. Starting to realize I've made some more progress on my website since December's coming up quick. Well, good luck. DOS website. Oh yeah, these are bad types. The bad typey wipies. Yeah, so the cache locality should be a bit better now because this is a much smaller struct. Like sci-fi didn't warn us about AI, we're going to live through some very interesting times. Okay, are we good now? I would like to continue doing things, not just resnactering. If that's okay with you, compiler. Compiler's thinking. We're thinking. See how much better this is. So here's what it looked like before. This get desired PCG points. And just getting rid of that huge struct where most of the members I didn't actually end up using. We'll see how much that helps. Although, yeah, there's some things I shouldn't be like, I don't know, I should like add defaulted get ref and then remove maybe. Although the out result PCG points, I don't reserve there. I should probably reserve as well. That would help, but we'll see what this does so far. How's the gaming going? I haven't been in for a while. It's going good. Going good. Rewrote the Unreal Engine state tree, sort of. Not really, but I have my own state tree now. I am detached from the shackles of the Unreal Engine state tree now. I kind of fucking not punted. I gave up on writing my own ECS. I use ENTT now. What else have I done? I don't know. That's like what I rewrote GAS, Gameplay Ability System. Wrote that into ECS world, so no longer do I use the Gameplay Ability System. And it runs a lot more efficiently now. Alright, let's see what this motherfucker does. What's ENTT? It's like one of the most popular ECSs out there. ENTT and Flex. Minecraft uses ENTT. Is probably the most notable usage of it. Okay, did he find it? Yeah. Oh, eat, yes. Num num num. Nami nummies. Okay, let's find out where that is. Get desired. Uzi what's it? Could only be one. Wait the fucking. Okay, that doesn't look that much better. Unfortunately. It's actually slower. Wow. What is all this space at the end here? What are we doing? Of course, this is going to be different depending on the scenario, so it's not going to be it's never going to be a one-to-one. What do I want to see yet? Okay. What am I doing afterwards? Oh, there's probably the log, probably. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Draw debug, probably doing things. Probably doing stuff and things. Okay. I'm not sure what else I can do about this. Just an expensive operation. I'm already like kind of filtering it by, and I guess that filter does take 700, 900 nanoseconds, 1 microsecond. Yeah. Not sure there's a whole lot I can do. Not sure there's a whole lot I can do. I wonder if I should just... I mean, in this case, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to parallel process this. Oh yeah, I should delete this. I don't use the... I was trying to write a EQS query, and it sucks, so ignore that. Ignore that. We should delete that. Remove PCG point container. Yeah, we should probably change that over. Oh man, there's so much there. Wait, where's that called from? Where do we use this at? Thank God we don't use it. Okay. Okay, so we don't need to change that at the moment. That is now gone. This environment query data. Are you used anywhere? Oh, this is the environment query task. Yeah, we're gonna delete all that stuff at some point. I mean, should I just delete all my old state tree stuff? I kind of still want them to look at, though. I mean, I can look at that and get history, but that's kind of annoying. Okay, let's just like parallel pro. We're just gonna add entity data, remove entity data. Okay. So we're gonna do a what do I normally do here? Add this thing. parallel for entities dot or what is it? The vector, so size. Okay, we did that. Let's rebuild here. Rebuild. On the topic of AI, just throw your code into ChatGPT and tell it to rewrite and speed up the game. Okay, so that's not going to help for just the one case, but we'll run a bunch of these. Do a little stress test. Yeah, I guess maybe today's the day where we just start parallel processing what we can. Just see how much we can get, how much juice we can get out of it. Let me look at my... Look at this real quick. Line trace. Do I have that scope traced? No. Trace. No, we should. What buttons do? I don't even know. Reserve, of course. Or each terrain chunk in terrain chunks. Probably don't want to fucking do that. Yeah, I think I can speed this. Let's go do our testy test here. See Take-Two stock the other day when they delayed GTA 6 again. I think you'll have a better shot at making the game and releasing it before then. No, I didn't. I didn't. Barely know her. Okay, boop, boop. Okay, 1,000 guys. Gonna let this soak for a bit. They're gonna start running around looking for food. That's what we want to track down here. And now they're all looking for food. Wait, why are they all stuck? I broke something. Something broke. broke something. Okay, undo. Redo it. I need a button to despawn entities. I need to write that on my little spawner class here. I'd be scared to see what happens if you make them all fight. I can do that. I can do that. Let me get out of the blast radius here. Okay, so this is not thread safe then. Okay, well that's a good thing to know. Entity environment item query. Terrain subsystem. Get desired PCG points. Well, we're only reading though. Is that really an issue? It would tell me what variable was the issue. Why are we copying? Who wrote this fucking code? Okay, yeah, what's the deal here? It's something, I think it's on a T set. This is a copy.element, so yeah, maybe it was copying the fucking set. Which I'm not sure why that wouldn't be thread safe. We can try again, though. Although, why were we doing environment queries right there? They should have all basically been in combat. I did break something though, so that might explain it. Okay, let me see here. Bro, can I make music for your game for free? I don't think I'm quite at that point yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay. Okay, should we try again? Shall we try again? Go game. Okay, 100 at a time, 1,000 entities. Some of them are stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Now, why would that be an issue? Also, I shouldn't be keep allocating the resource types here. Yeah, and I'm not like editing the ISMC or anything. Like nothing is getting edited here, so this is curious, very curious. It was even empty. Yeah, let's check out what was happening elsewhere. I mean, we are doing other things. What ISMC is this? -1, -1, 0. Rain chunk -1, -1, 0. I guess I can't really tell what it is here. It's a different terrain chunk, though. It's 0, -1, 0. Background worker. 0, -1, 0. This is the same terrain chunk, but again, like I should be able to read from everything. I don't think nothing should be happening on the game thread at the moment. So it's between. What's going on? Yeah, okay. So it's between this thread, I think. And background worker number 1. If I had to take a guess. But why here? Like environment object, I guess, is environment object dot resource types. Does it matter if it's like a data table row? Does that just like make things weird? Yeah, I don't know what should be done about that. This, I think, should be a const function, or could be const. It's not editing anything. mean, I could return a copy there. That's kind of annoying, though, because I don't feel like I should need that. I mean, I guess let's try a copy here. See if that happens again. $288. Yeah, that's an expensive copy. That's an expensive copy. I should probably I should change the types to a bit mask instead of storing T-sets. That would be a lot better, wouldn't it? I should do some bit math. I changed my factions to bitmath and saw a drastic improvement from that. So yeah, a T-set is like what, like 96 or something? It's like super big, super huge. Like environment query data is 168. Which I don't need to be like, I don't think I need to be hash or heap storing these either. Like there should be an environment query type, and that type should relate to a static static query. Definitely be or I could do I could maybe do template parameters. Although I don't know how like a templated ECS component, is that even a thing? Can you do that? Is it illegal? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you. Have a wonderful day. Good luck with you. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good day. Let's just go test level. I don't want to wait for that to... let's try this again. Okay, that was working fine. Let's go just colonist. Although this isn't gonna like do the same kind of test. I mean, we'll test it. I need the real thing. Let's just check. Let's just check. Fine, okay. Guess we'll go to the real level. The real thing. Okay. Spawner. Okay, we're not crashing. There we are. Yep, okay. Still fucking did it. Even though that was a copy. And this is literally... This is... Wait, what? This is empty. Why are we here? Desired resource types is empty. Oh, did it change? Because it's a... Oh, did it change? Why would it have changed, actually, though? Wait, yeah, why are we doing an environment item query where both are empty? What is happening here? That is not... That ain't right. Why did that happen, though? Okay, let's do this. For each entity in delete view. Yeah, that's fine. You can do parallel 4 without needing to allocate a vector. Hell. do you like you do view dot isn't there a size hint? That's an estimation. I mean, it pales in comparison, though, right? Well, we'll go ahead and remove here. That way we don't need to do it there. And then maybe that, like, I don't know, maybe removing is like shifting it. Although I thought I fucking mutext them properly. We'll see. Welcome into Elliot. Okay, let's see here. Spawning on top. Look at them all running around trying to find food. Little ants. Hang on, what is happening over here? Oh, they're all stuck on like a nav island, aren't they? Yeah. Parallelogramming. We are parallelogramming. It's still a considerable amount. Didn't crash though. Let me run the the combat here. They're all just standing there. We have some fucksy wucksy logic. Okay, yeah, I guess the delete. Maybe, did I not have... I am doing a right scope lock. I probably need to put the read lock on the get, don't I? Oh yeah, I'm not doing the same lock there, am I? Oh, I'm not doing a lock here on this one at all. Maybe that's the issue. Or was the issue. Yeah, still the query the environment query process is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Even just the environment query is bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, yep. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that, see what I can do to speed it up. I mean, for now, though, if the parallel processing is not crashing, that's good for now. I do want to try and do bitmath, though, for the resource types and gather types. Get this data smaller. And let me think about how I would want to do this. So I know I want like a, I guess a specific piece of environment query data for each query. Where am I adding this? Yeah, here. Rather than like allocating one. It can just be like a type or something. Although if it's just bitmath, it shouldn't be that. Let's just, we'll start small here. We'll start small. So let's comment those out for now. Go int 32 desired gather types bit mask. There we go. And then this just kind of becomes nonsensical. Doesn't really matter at that point. And then let me look up my, I hate bitmath so much. Faction bitmask entity data. Yeah. Let me look up this, how I did this. Oh, UN32. Okay, even better. Okay, UN32. And then how am I populating this? What is the pipe equals thing? Okay. I think you can do that with a t-enums byte or something, I'm pretty sure. Is it the same, I wonder? What the hell am I? This was in like what the state tree state. Okay, so we're gonna do first of all add dash, sure, that's fine. Pipe equals, is that not right? Find value is never, yeah, well, you wait, just you wait, compiler. It might not be initialized. Okay. Okay, there we go. Can I do that? Let me look this up. Populate bitmask with enum. It's a the thing, right? Yeah, I guess I can do equals this, pipe that. I don't know. I'm really bad at bit math. Using enum classes as bit masks. Okay. Okay, I guess you can just use... What is the... Do I need to do anything special to the... I need to do that. Do I need to make it a class? Oh, do I have to do the bit math thing here? It's just a raw enum. Can I do that? Oh, I have to add an operator to it. Can I just... These have numbers on them, right? Like value 0, 1. Oh, but it has to be a bit shifted value, right? Yeah. Do I need to make it a class though? Can I just do the bit shifted none? Okay, this would be gather type, resource type. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. Go back to the state tree states. I think that's fine. But now we just need to do the matchies. Let me, I'm gonna rebuild here. Well, there's one right there. There's that. Okay, so now I need to change everything. Bit mask. Which is gonna make this a lot cleaner. Jonathan, welcome. Let me see. Okay. So do that now. We'll have to do the same thing here. Unsigned int 32. Good. Environment object filter. Which I guess, where do I probably use that ISMC interact handler. Yeah, I should probably just change everything to that if I'm going to. Okay. And then I have to like do the is hostile to faction. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna write one of these. How do you do like a contains all, a bit mask contains all? This might be an AI question real quick. Although this one, I need to make this one needs to be a bit masked thing. Okay, so this is like a data table row handle. So those do need to stay T-sets here. But I would like to have a bit mask version. And I don't want to have to create that each time, because then that's just like not efficient at that point. Hey, just joined the stream. Could you explain why you're using bitmask to encode data? Is it purely for optimization purposes? Yes. Yeah. And where am I getting this? Where am I getting this environment on? Get environment object. Environment item descriptor, get environment object. I mean, I could just like run a little bit of code here to populate it if it's not populated already. Is there a way to use like post edit change property and then like bake the data or something, or not like bake it, but like would that persist if I had a member and each time this were edited in editor, would it persist on the data table? Years of experience do you have? In what? I want to know if changes to a variable can persist, or if there's no, or if there is a way to do that somehow for an asset data table. Oh my god, this guy's bumping it so hard. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, what's the cleanest way to do this that I know would work? Probably just like we'll do something where we have UN32 resource types bitmask UN32 gather types bitmask, and then I guess just when we like grab this off of here. This is gonna be kind of hacky. I'll say if environment object. Yeah. Okay, well, AI understood the assignment there. Gather types bit mask. 0, because 0 means unpopulated. Oh, is static casting into a UN32? Is that necessary? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if AI is right there. Okay, so populate that. If environment object resource types bit mask. You know what? Let's there's probably a one-liner you can do for that. What does this do? What does this do? What does this return? I don't know. All right, save me. Save me from my own incompetence. Fill out this function with the bit math required such that this function returns true when the environment object resource and gather types contain any of the input resource and gather types. Wow, for being a mini, that took a considerable amount of time. Okay. Okay. Is that, we'll see if that works. Okay. File, tell me where it's broken. There's probably a few more places. Indeed there are. Interesting. No blueprint usages, so yeah, just ignore that then. Again, no blueprint usages. So we'll just turn that off. Like I say, UN32 is not blueprintable. Today I learned. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be broken. And that's fine. eGather type does not have a 0 entry. Interesting. Okay. Where were those? Put a none in there. I wonder what that is. That gonna fuck? Oh God, that's probably gonna fuck up my my data table stuff. I might need to go back into that and fix it. Okay, where are we at here? Yeah, so these need to be updated. Shit, is it blueprint callable? Fuck. No blueprint usages though. Okay, fingers crossed that we don't need to use that in blueprints ever. Does it? How does that convert to a bitmap? And then can I just do something like 0 pipe equals gather type forage? Is that, or should I just do gather type forage? Is that valid? Oh, no, not this dude. Are you fucking... Oh my God. I just changed so many things. Are you serious? Oh my God, that stupid mesh queries thing. I have no idea why that continues to happen, even though it's completely unrelated. Well, here's to hoping that... Here's to hoping that me just fixing up the rest of this fixes them. And if not, this is going to be super annoying. Pray for me. So this issue keeps happening. This code has nothing to do with any of the code I just changed. And it's something to do with like particular imports or something. I have zero idea why, but essentially what I have to do is like undo my changes like one by one and figure out like what the issue is. Oh man. And I don't even know where to start with this one though, because I have changes across so many files. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. What can I even undo without breaking thing? I can't. It's like I made changes across so many files, and believe me, I wish a clean and rebuild would fix this, but I know it doesn't. Okay, so let's start with terrain subsystem, I guess. Because I know that like kind of connects to this code. That's throwing the issue. It's something to do with imports. So I just need to go through here. What changes did I just make? Maybe I can delete the what can I delete? Where's this resource types? Resource types.h. Where is this like included? In environment object. Apparently that's like transitively included already. Please, dear God, work, please. Oh my God, did I guess it right? Oh please, oh please. I need all of your guys' RNG right now. Give me all of your RNG luck. No! You know what? I think I just need to like... Let's stop with... Let's see how much we can forward include here. PCG point container. Let's move all of these to a CPP file. Let's move, first of all, let's move this struct into its own thing so we don't need to include the terrain subsystem everywhere. Maybe that's probably going to help quite a bit. Okay. Okay, and then these guys and that one, they're all gonna go over here. Yes. Okay. So yes, that. Okay. Now a lot of things are going to need to change. Forward declare that. Rain subsystem. Can I forward? No, I can't forward declare that. Environment object. Are you used anywhere? Can I just delete you? Okay. I'm not using these anymore. We're just going to delete innards of these. ECG point container. Yeah, I think I would need to do that here. Okay, so I just got rid of a fuck ton of imports there. Okay, does that work? So many things are broken. Forward. Oh my god, there's so many things to forward declare here. This subsystem is an abomination, and I need to purge it. All because I wanted to change my gather types into a bitmap. Interact. Action. Okay, interesting. Interact act. Data types. Okay. Data types. Add a P file for interact data.cp. Include that. Entity forward, my entity subsystem forward. Overloaded. Blah. Pointer is convertible to. Okay, so I have to include that in here, so I just made that CPP file for nothing. Do I have to? Do I have to include? I thought you could forward declare. I thought you could just forward declare anything in a smart pointer. Mesh queries still being super annoying. A mess. It's a mess. Let me look at trace utils, I think. U-terrain trace utils. Look. F spatial mesh line trace.
Hello.
Spatial. Hello, Dev Rowe. Welcome.
John
Boom. Thank you for the raid.
Why are you
Welcome.
running?
Bag up, bag
Why
up.
are you running?
Bag up, Terry. Put
You
it in
caught me
reverse,
at a
Terry.
time where I'm dealing with like the most annoying issue,
Lord, Steve. Ow,
and the project is
Lord,
not compiled.
Ladies
So
and
welcome
gentlemen,
Steve.
we got him.
What the dog doing?
in. How is the stream? What are you up to? I'm unfamiliar with what you guys are doing over there, so please do tell. Bootleg fireworks. That does sound like a fun stream. That does sound like a fun stream. Now, if I could detach the... I would like to not include this here. I think that's like the primary issue with this. If I do that, does that fix the issue? Oh, I heard bootleg fireworks on your audio. Oh yeah, the back it up, Terry. Yeah, it's a good meme. It's a good meme. Doing some stuff in Unreal. Oh, nice. Added a car and gave it functions. Funky functions for lights and opening doors and so on. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check it out and give you a follow so we can always on the lookout for more Unreal Engine streamers. Yeah, so what's happening here is like this issue has happened to me so many times. I have this like I use this like tmesh spatial queries function. It's like an internal engine class and function and thing. And every so often, my project gets into a state where it doesn't compile because of some like this is like engine code here, right? This is some engine code. And nothing I've changed has anything to do with this. So it makes zero sense. It makes zero sense that this is crashing or preventing my project from compiling. It has something to do with like imports or something. And this is like technically this code is transitively included by the code that I changed, but the code I changed didn't touch it. So it's like there's some sort of dependency somewhere, somehow. Can I not forward declare the spatial mesh? No, I guess not. No, it doesn't work. But we can include the spatial mesh. The spatial mesh... Does that need to be included, or can I forward? I can't forward declare that? I mean, yeah, I guess I have to include it at some point, right? Include my hit result. Where's my hit result? I don't want the generated. What is the include path for this? Rocks. There's enough of us on Twitch. Yeah, not very many Unreal Engine streamers. Okay, I did that backwards. Fine. Yeah, for those who don't know, like I'm working on an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite game with procedural destructible terrain and AI-generated quests. That's my elevator pitch spiel. But what I've been working on is a lot of optimizations because I want to run like the whole world, right? Ed, welcome. We are so lonely. I'm not lonely anymore now that you all joined me. So welcome aboard, everyone. And thanks again for the raid. But yeah, I want to do like a full world simulation, you know, something like, you know, Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, Kenshi. These are all games that kind of do something like that, right? And I wrote my own ECS at one point. I switched to using just ENTT. And I've done things like I've rewritten the Unreal Engine state tree, sort of. I just created my own, I'll say. I didn't completely rewrite it, but gameplay ability system, I did completely rewrite that into the ECS, though. So, replacing a lot of built-in Unreal Engine systems that are not performant enough, that have like too much overhead, to try and do things super fancy. And the spatial mesh stuff happens to be some things I do in order to not have to have the terrain meshes loaded at all times. Because like with procedural terrain, like I just can't have it all loaded, like the entire world. What I do is like I'll generate the raw data for the terrain, but I don't mesh it, right? I don't turn it into like a dynamic mesh component. And then with that data, I can put it in a spatial data structure, which is what this is. And for collision, I can do a special line trace where I can just trace through the bounding volume hierarchy, which is essentially, it's like an AABB. So that just makes it a really performant way to query through all of these triangles, all of this like raw data. So that's what the code that is being problematic is doing. So you can see like this is T-mesh queries is here, like T-mesh queries right there. And I don't know what actually brings in T-mesh queries, because that's the only place I use it at. It is the only place I use it at in my project. I'm gonna guess that like, is it the mesh AABB tree? Let me look this up in the directory. This is meshqueries.age. Yeah, there was me finding it, having to do with something else in my project. Should I just manually import that here? Is that? Let's try that. I tried streaming for a few months and I just never got traction, so I went to YouTube as I had more followers there, like eating for no code and stuff. This is way over my head. Yeah, this is it's Trixie Hobbitses. Trixie Hobbitses. Yeah, I don't know what the fucking deal is here. Yoink, yeah, yoink away. If you can fix it, let me know. Let me know. And yoink to your heart's content. And I can't delete that. Because of that parameter. Screenshot cult symbol. So I'm really just like, what I'm trying to do is just trying to like, I want to isolate this spatial mesh code from the rest of my code. So I know like in C++ you can like transitively include things. Like there's this concept called include what you use, IWYU. And unfortunately that's not like fully enforced. And so if you include something that includes other things, you're actually including all of those things. And so you don't need to like explicitly include everything. And if you include too many things in your header files, which is what you're including elsewhere, it kind of leaks all of those thingies. All over the place. Maybe let's not use. Hang on. Let's not use. Shit, I forgot. That's why I did using namespace, because there were so many things there. Okay, try that, question mark. Again, using namespace should be fine in a file. Please work, please. Begging you. What's my next move though? Facial dynamic chunk mesh. Do I need to include those? I probably do need to include that. Range in params. Yeah, I guess I need to include that too. Still, like it. God, man, it's so frustrating. Forward declare, which is another way that you can break up these dependencies. If you know it's going to be like a valid class at this point, you don't need to explicitly include it. You can do a forward declare. It's just like telling the compiler, hey, I promise this is going to be. Yeah, still, man, this is so frustrating. Okay, let's not using namespace. Let me look how else this is used, like in the engine. Thank you for closing that, Ryder. That was very nice of you as I was looking through. Did they ever put this in a header file? Like, do they ever store it as a member? Maybe that's... Yeah, I mean, well, no, that's just a name. Yeah, they do there. Yeah, they do there as well. Okay, so they do store it. My spatial mesh, which is on dynamic mesh chunk right there. Do I need both? Do I need both of those? Terrain chunk. Let me see. What are you? What do I include here? Dynamic chunk mesh. I don't know. Can I like break that reference? Maybe if I. Yeah, if I put these in CPU. Okay, and then I would need to forward declare something somewhere, right? Yeah, this guy. Okay, try that. Build. Still no, dude. Still no. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe that fixes it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Nope. Well, almost. Nope, still no. It's still showing up. God. I really wish I understood what was happening. I don't. I don't understand what's happening. And so the way this, how is this leaking into the rest of my, let me try to back up here. So my spatial mesh is where we import mesh queries. Now, all right, I'm gonna have some food. Catch you later next time. Yeah, thank you for the raid again, my dude. Enjoy your food. I feel like it's importing the mesh AABB tree, because this imports mesh queries. So this is on my spatial mesh. Even if I put this stuff in CPP, I think I still have to fully import it because of this parameter. Otherwise, what about line trace? Let me look here. I manually pass in spatial there. Let's just pass in rain chunk there. I don't know. Do I want to rain chunk? Yeah, just do terrain chunk just to see. We're gonna pass in terrain chunk here. Which can be forward declared, I believe. Okay. We will put that here. Include that. It can be const. Okay. So if I delete that, include index types, include vector util. Okay, so now we no longer need to import that there. That's nice. That is nice. What are you programming? What language is this? We're doing some game dev. This is CPP, Unreal Engine CPP. Okay, did that do anything? Now we need to import. God, now we need to import it in here, though, which is now the issue. Yeah. God. Oh. I really, really, really wish I understood what was happening here. mesh queries. And if I shelve all my changes, it'll work. Okay, let me go. Where are these used again? The spatial mesh. Do I need to allocate the spatial mesh? It needs a pointer to it. So that needs to be stored somewhere. I feel like I'm probably copying a lot of data here. I should probably just put a pointer back to the parent. It's a task for a different day, though. Kind of like out of shit to fucking try here. And so what else? It's I feel like the bottleneck now is at the dynamic chunk mesh. Oh, these are all CPP files though. I just broke somewhere. Here. So how then is this getting... If I'm only including dynamic chunk mesh in CPP files. Ah! I'm not there. I don't even know if I needed that. Build it. Is that gonna work? Question mark. Oh no, because I need to import it there, but that is fine. That is fine. Let me try again. Probably change that to a what am I using this for? In map display. Oh, this is like, oh yeah, this is old. I should probably just delete this. This is so old. Oh my God, that did it. Oh my God, that fucking did it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Well, now I guess we get to see if the if the bitmask changes I made like an hour ago work. Okay. All right, so back to what we were working on, which was what now? What was it? I totally forgot at this point. I was trying to optimize the environment item query. It was running pretty slow. Part of that was because we were using t-sets of enum values to check for desired item type, desired resource, and desired gather types. So I guess now we just need to check if he can still find. He should get hungry here in a second and then do an environment item query. And then we'll see if he finds the right shit. Bro, I hope I just rid myself of that issue once and for all. Did he find a mushroom? Or is he... No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wait, hang on. Come here. I'm going to move you right next to one so we can make sure. I thought I saw some over here. Okay. It doesn't work. Okay. So just hold fast there, buddy. Hang on. Look at that banana. Do you guys see that banana? Crazy. Okay. Back to query processor. There we go. So now we have to like follow this. Yeah, there. Desired PCG points. Environment object filter. Okay, put a breakpoint there. Alright, let's see if this got like populated. Okay, it has values in there. And these have values. And so what, let me remind myself. I guess I can't see like the query data. But I don't know at which point this is. I don't know at which point this is failing. Let me look real quick. Let me do a quick bit math. Check if mask contains any. That's what I want to do here. I want to do like an any. Blank and blank not equal to 0. What is 0U? Run live coding there. We'll see if that helps. I've looked at this one before. I need like a, can I just do a general lookup for bitmap? Bitwise operator. Something. Can someone ELI5 this? Okay, so we're breakpointed there. Oh, we were breakpointed, so we weren't even live coding there. I was waiting for that to complete, and it never even started. I'm here. No? Okay. There's mushrooms all over, my dude. Still no? Okay. Still no. Bitwise, check if mask contains any of other mask? Question mark? Okay, so I'm seeing multiple sources that just check if it's not equal to 0. Doing the AND operator. So I'm thinking now maybe just my... I think it's maybe just then my bit masks are just incorrectly generated. Where did I do that at? Yeah. No, not there. Set it equal to 0. Do I need to bit shift it here, or can I just do this? Because they should already be shifted. I'll have to rebuild because that's in a fucking... Okay, I'm gonna put this in a... put this in CPU. But I can iterate on it a bit better. Okay, rebuild. If there's any bitmath giga chads in the chat, hit me up. They're like oh man, yeah, they're manually specifying the thingies. Action bitmap. How do I put stuff in here? I just pipe equals a uint. Which is 1 shift, whatever the... I guess I just need to... I need to make sure that... I guess this is returning the right numbers. And then I think maybe that's... Maybe the 1 shift there was the issue. So maybe we fixed it. Okay, let's run it again. Run it back. Okay, spawn me a guy. I'm here. Mushrooms. Okay, I think you should be hungry by now. Oh, he did it. Okay, it works now. Yeah, that was it. Yay. Okay, can you do it again? Oh, he's not hungry yet. We'll get hungry here in a second. He gets very hungry. Very, very hungry, these colonists. There he goes. Okay, cool. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's do a bigger test now for performance. We'll see if the query got better because give me 1,000. Okay, so they should start looking for food here momentarily. They're all running. Look at all the colonists running, looking for food. Yes, good, good. Hunger. A lot of them are just standing around, which we'll figure out what that is. What is this? Interact with object is null or something? It's not though, so why are you mad here? Yep, okay. Oh, it doesn't implement the interface. Why is he's trying to go interact with the rock? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I think our bit math might be wrong, actually. If he's trying to go interact with a rock, I think something is amiss. I like get in here and pause. Oh dear. Okay, we're trying to interact with a rock, which, oh, I wonder, you know what I wonder? I'll have to read. Duck. I wonder if it messed up all of my data tables. Rock. I love rock. Rick, I think you're just saying I love things that you... I love lamp. Environment, data, table. Did you get all messed up? All rock. Now the gather types actually look all correct. Oh, wait a second. I think I messed up the query logic. So it's an and between the resource and gather types, but it's an or within the resource or gather types, I think. Chad, why do you have a fucking rock emote? It's hilarious that you just had that. You were like, oh, we're talking rocks? Oh, I have just the emote. Let me bust this bad boy out. Here's my rock. What is this logic doing? If it's empty. Yeah, so if either are empty, then this needs to be an and. The rock was collectible, but it was not eatable. And the logic was doing anything. You should try to go and eat anything that is collectible or eatable, is what the logic was doing. He's like, okay, I will eat rock then. Now to come to think about it, I should make a Goron race, and then they can eat rocks. They can eat rocks. Would you prefer something softer? Oh no. A cloud. How many emotes do you have, man? I need to get some... I think I'm just jealous. I'm jealous of the emotes. Okay. Please don't go try and eat a rock. Matter of fact, come here. Well, I can probably just look at the performance of one. Okay, that should have the one trace in it. Do a 1Z here. Get desired key points. That does seem better, although... Oh yeah, that seems better, I think. I don't know. You gotta scam your viewers into subbing, yeah. Scam. I'll just yell scam at them too. Scam. That'll really get them to sub. Okay, yes, my colonists. Yes, get hungry. Get hungry. Good. Good. Yeah, I need to check why the guys are stuck. Why are we stuck here, guys? Let's take a peek at that. Now, where is my query processor? I think on average it seems lower, because I think it was taking about twice as long. Well, there are some that are taking longer. This looks good. Let's go to the last one. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Okay. Let us check out why we can't have colonists doing nothing. That is not their purpose. Their purpose is to do things. You are the unlucky test subject. You are entity 1546636. Ah, yes. I remember it like just yesterday that entity 157466636 came into this world. Okay, so we were trying to, what's our colony task here? We have no task, but we are trying to interact with a mushy boy. And we are stuck in the interaction state. And I see that it's basically the same. Okay, so why are we just stuck in tick interact? State tree states. That is hangy tick. That is not interaction tick. Interaction tick. Okay, so it's because we haven't. We either don't have an interaction object or it hasn't returned success. Okay. Interesting. So let me go to the interaction processor. Which means we haven't marked it as started. Interact action is valid. It's just if it's not null, it should be. It does have an interacting object, so that should be good. Not failed or success. We should basically be getting here. Although, are you not simulating, good sir? No, you are. Such an inspiration, that guy. I'm gonna name my son after him. Yes, yeah, that's a great firstborn son name for sure. Elon Musk couldn't even dream of such a good name. Elon Musk wishes he could think of a name as good as entity 1574666, which let me actually find out what is actually. Oh, he has no name. I ran out of names in the database, so he has no name. I don't have 1,000 names in my data. I gotta do my homework. Go do your fucking homework, dude. What are you doing? Get it out of the way. What's not looming over you? Yeah, so we should be getting there. We should be getting there. We're not time slicing this or anything. Oh wait, is he dead? Does he have the dead tag by chance? No, he doesn't. So why are you just fucking standing there, bro? With your not started interact action? Do you have any other day? Do you have like pathfinding on you or anything? What do you have on you? You don't have anything on you. Like, you're not trying to pathfind. You're not trying. It's like, dude, it's like literally the processor just is not doing anything. Now, he's got move to data, does he? He is trying to go towards, I mean, the spot that he's at right now. Bro, all these guys, all these freeloaders, man, all these slackers, all of them. Maybe what I can do is let's tone it down a bit. Maybe just do like 10 guys or something, because one guy seems to work fine. 10 guys, however. 5 guys. Okay. On 10. Now let's start the vlogger now. Disable all but that, yeah. Okay, give me 10 guys, spawn them all, okay. Okay, yes, get hungry, hunger. Need you all to hunger. Okay, are you all stuck now? Some of you are stuck. Okay, some of you are stuck. Are they gonna be classes or is it not a combat game? Yeah, so they'll be like a very typical RPG, like a think vanilla WoW type classes, yeah. I have a whole hotbar down here. Probably kind of hard to see on YouTube. Sure. Okay, so we have guys. We have guys. Table all but this, okay. We have our slackers. Where did that, wait, where did that guy go? We'll just go back in time. Wait, what are you doing here? What? What is that fucking trace? What is that doing? This is Unreal Engine. Bro, like all this random stuff. Is this like, am I logging it for the right entity? It seems so weird. Yeah, like, what is that? My line traces are like weird. Something is marked at 0. That like that's 0, 0, 0. Pretty sure. So something hinky's going on here. I wonder if it's because they're all trying to get to the same mushroom, and it got like taken. Great tooken. Liam Neeson is going to need to have a word with whoever took that mushroom. What are these frames? Delogger, no. Don't do that. It's weird. This is happening in his idle. Something weird's happening with the velocity processor. What type of game it'll be? I'm going for RPG Colony Sim. With this is procedural terrain. Very, very kind of sandboxy. Very kind of sandboxy. Yeah, that's the right way to describe it. Okay, there's the frame where he gets the interact action. He found an environment object at 0, 0. Yeah, that's not correct. Okay, so I do think it is something to do with him not sharing very well. Yeah, he needs to learn how to share. We did get an environment query result data. Wow, interesting. So it was 0. And that's a valid ISMC? Will it be like Genshin? No. Not like a Genshin. Yeah, why did I find this bad object? You're just regular idling. I want to see if... Are you stuck? You do seem to be stuck in interaction state. You also found a bad object at 0. Okay, so... And it is... instance ID is 0. What was that other guy's? Shit, I lost it. I didn't check the instance ID. Is it instance ID 0? Is there like a... There's not even one there. Okay. Instance ID is 1. Okay, interesting. So these found environment. That's just doing the move to locate. Okay, that's not valid. That's not valid. Right. Well, I do PCG point allocation. Is that invalid then? Where do I do that at? Oh, I don't populate the location. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then, dist. Ah, yeah. Okay, I fucked this up big time. Okay. 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 All right, live coding. Let's go. Clear all that. Stop and restart. I need to write a way to delete the entities so I can reset the world without having to like. Sir, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. Well, that's gonna be fun. All right, yeah, we'll just roll with that. That actually looks kind of sick though. Not gonna lie. Like if there was just a random terrain chunk that were like that little plateau, it'd be kind of cool. It's actually like weirdly smooth for how fucked up it is. You know what I mean? Like, I have zero idea why that happened, and I don't care to find out right. Because I'm gonna change the algorithm at some point. There's still a ton of fucking people stuck. They're all people that are near mushrooms. Strange. Very strange. Okay, let me see here. Let me go to the environment item. Let me commit what I have here maybe first. Do I do that? No. Yeah, fuck it. Giga commit incoming. Okay, so my entity spawner. Make a new button. Delete all entity. Or maybe I'll just say clear entity. Okay. How do I do that? I mean, I know I can just destroy. I know I can just destroy the entities, but how do I actually like? I think all the actors and ISMCs and stuff are going to be. How do I like clean all that up? That's a great question. I guess I don't have any of that built in. Maybe I can add like I probably should add a delete entity tag. And then I have a delete entity processor that deletes them all. That's probably the cleanest way to do. And I suppose I can just write that view directly in here. I don't actually need to create like a whole ass process. Or do I let each individual processor do any cleanup that it needs to? I guess what I'm primarily worried about is the like actor representation processor, I guess. I would need to like delete the actor and potential ISMC and attachments as well. Let's add a delete destroy entity tag. Or I'll say clean up entity. Why are you doing that? Okay, clean up entity. We just have that. And I want to put that basically in, I guess, entity representation processor is one. And then ISM processor is another one. Okay, let's make a few here. F cleanup entity. For each entity auto. First of all, what other data do I need? Do I just need the... Wait, is this all taken care of in the representation processor? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I should just do it here. Clean up entity. And we would basically just need the ISM entity data and that data. Do I need the representation data? I need to know if he is represented by an actor or not. Cleanup data is not. I'll say if we have one of those, we need to clean it up. Is valid. Enable or disable actor, I think is what we need there. Oh, I need to delete the proxy actor too. Enable false. And then I shouldn't be putting it. All of this would be destroyed. We add it back to the pool. Okay, I think that's all we would need to do there. And honestly, let's do two different ones actually, just in case. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that. I'll say clean up actor view. Auto clean up ISM view. That was kind of close. That was pretty close. I don't need anim data. I don't know why you thought that was necessary. Oh, because I need to know the static mesh. Interesting. I'm getting that off of the animation data. Okay, so AI was right. AI was actually better than me. I am getting fired from my own hobby project as we speak. The shareholders need their value, and AI is going to give it to them. But as a valid instance, it'll do it, undo the data, yes. So that's going to get all cleaned up. That's going to get all cleaned up. And then I need to handle proxy actor. Why do you use ENTT and not mass? Mass is an absolute pain in the ass to work with. Have you ever worked with it? It has like 40 classes, and trying to do anything that is not built into it is just an absolute pain. Enable. And so equipment component. I guess I can just like despawn the actor. I mean, I kind of do want to put this into its own like view, but or into its own class, but enable or disable actor is important there. No, no, nope, nope, definitely nope. Is it easy to integrate ENTT with state trees? I mean, you would have to write your own processor. Like I had my own processor. So yeah, you can just basically, for the most part, you can basically just copy the one from mass and write it yourself if you want to use the Unreal Engine state trees. I wrote my own because the Unreal Engine state trees have a lot of overhead to them. So my state tree is like, it's like this, it's a state tree built out of like variadic template meta programming. So it like is very efficient in terms of like memory allocation. And so there's like 0 heap allocation, which makes it very fast and very low overhead. It's very simple. It doesn't do everything the Unreal Engine state tree does. But what you're going to find out if you use the state tree is that that completely breaks like cache locality. Like you're no longer cache coherent there. Yeah, Dr. Elliott knows what I'm talking about. We were yapping about this offline. Like you're effectively not really, you don't have any cache coherency when you're using the state tree because you're likely putting logic into your state tree tasks, which yeah, none of those are going to be cache coherent, which is like the entire point of using an ECS. You can still do it. I was doing it for a while. If you're not doing a whole lot, it's not going to be, you know, that's still, I think, a fine way to do it, especially if you want the editor functionality or you're building the state trees in the editor. But I think how most people who want to fully utilize an ECS do it. I don't even think most people use state trees really for an ECS. I think they just treat combinations of components as states, right? And just like you have your systems that are iterating over entities with specific combinations of components, and that is where your like state tree logic is, which is kind of more so what I switched to. But I still have my state tree that handles transitions. And the state tree effectively just... Like, here's my state tree now. My state tree effectively is just like adding and removing different pieces of data, different components. That's all it really does. And then the processors are the ones that actually handle the logic. Yeah, that's the TLDR on state trees in Unreal Engine ECS. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was writing a cleanup for the proxy actor, yeah. I just need to delete this. It's just destroy, right? For an actor. I'm just now realizing I haven't like deleted an actor in forever. Is it just? I think it's just destroy, right? Oh, there's the blueprint one. Okay, yeah, it is just destroy. Okay. Okay, so after we've destroyed that, then I think we can iterate through and actually destroy them. Actually delete the entity. Okay, so now from the spawner, I guess I need a list of all the entities. I have like a num. Oh, I have total spawned. Okay. Yeah, I don't store the entities, do I? Yeah, I guess I should like maintain a list of those. Or maybe I just do something like auto equals anything with a proxy actor. We're just gonna go through and subsystem, entity subsystem, add entity data, F cleanup. Okay, why are you guys all inky? Okay, yeah, you're good. So yeah, just anything with a proxy actor, go through and clean it up. We'll see how well that works. We'll see how well that works. I have a feeling there's going to be like some issues, specifically with like, I don't know, the proxy actor sticking around or something. Oh yeah, we're not gonna do cancel. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's try it out. Wait, do I even have the, did the function show up correctly even? I do have clear entity. Good, good. Are you a solo dev? Yep, this is just a hobby project. Okay, spawn a guy. Clear him. Ooh! Wow, it worked first try. Hang on, let me see the vlogger. Start. Okay, he's taking. Clear. And he's gone. Nice. Wow, first try. I'm suspicious. I am suspicious. Okay, well, that works swimming. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I need to test out why some of these guys are not finding things. gonna spawn 10 guys. They should get hungry momentarily. Everyone is stuck. Who is this guy with his red? Oh, he's stuck, isn't he? Yeah, he's on a shitty part of the map. I hate that. Where's homie? There he is. There's the homie. He is in state interaction. Why? Idle. Okay. It's kind of just nice for debugging as well. Okay, so he found the same environment object that guy did, I think. Also, were there two mushrooms on top of each other there, or did he just like not properly grab it? Okay, you have an interact action. You do have one, I see it. It is interact status none. Interstate interaction. Instance ID is 11. Your move to data is still just set to over there. You have no path finding or path following. Okay, I need to find that guy now. Okay, this guy. Oop. He found it's instance ID 7. But it was a different mushroom. Interesting, this one immediately goes to started. Like, I don't get a frame where it's interact status none. But I guess let me go to my other guy and I'm just gonna step through the processor. Which entity was he? 147, the entity beginning with 147, that's unique enough. Interaction processor. Let's just see if we get here. Entity beginning with 147. Literally, there's only one entity. Interact data, location data, simulating, and not dead. There's literally only one of these that is actually processing. Okay, so does this guy have the fucking data? He has interact data. I see that. I see it. Location data? There's no way I deleted location data. Location entity data is there. Is he simulating? He's got the simulating entity tag. Is he dead? He's not dead. What is happening here? Are other processors going? This is the... which entity? I see. 78, 168. Yeah, this one's running for like all of them. Am I being lied to about? There's no. It was the entity beginning with 147, right? Hello. Yeah, 147. He's there. He's getting processed there. But it's kind of a different kind of for loop. It's got to control. This is also a different kind of processor. Is the for each that I'm doing there bad? Let me check this out. Where are you? View dot each. Okay, we'll run live coding there. We'll see if we can actually start iterating on these. That's weird. If that's the fix. Come now, live coding. Please work. Any moment now. Any moment now. Please don't make me like redo this. Like I don't want to have to rebuild. Just please run live coding. All I'm asking. I just need 2 actions. Like what is happening, right? What is happening on my computer, right? It's doing okay, thank you. Jesus Christ, dude. 2 files. Now he's moving. Bro, what? Elliot, did you see that? I thought it. Am I mistaken? Is it, can you not do this? This was not iterating over all of them. Am I mistaken that I can do this? I thought you could do this. This did not work. This only iterated over one entity. I mean, that's for in, yeah, this is, look. Something else was up then. But like, what would have been up? Did I find a bug? Like, I feel like I found a bug. Because, like, this doesn't... Let me try, like, not doing auto. I really doubt there's a bug in ENTT. Yeah, I would doubt that as well. But, like, what else could possibly be fucking going wrong here? I need to like Like, this is fine, right? This should be fine. Try not live coding, but I mean, it wasn't live coded to begin with, and it was running, and that's I live coded, then that fixed the issue. Live coding doesn't have anything to do with it. It was broken before I ran live coding. Let me step through this then. It's not just one entity. Look, it's just one entity. Look into the view. Or I can't read this code. I'll be honest with you, I can't read this. Size is 11. Which makes sense, because it's me, the player, plus 10 entities. I don't know what the filter is. Yeah, there are my entity IDs. Can you see this operator on the view? Pools. Index not equal to get. God, dude, this code is like. So it's going based off of. An index is just 0 in pools. Interesting that pact is size 10. Oh, it's probably because my player doesn't care about simulating or interact. This is probably interact. I guess it's probably the end. That's the issue. Jesus Christ, I can't read it. I can't read it. Rules dot. It was what now? Iterator. Index is not equal to gets. Which, I mean, it would have to be this case, right? Unless it's just returning a null or an empty iterator, not null. Pools at index end. Pools at 0 dot end. I mean, I don't know how to tell like what. End is. Yeah, that's weird. Now I'm curious. Curious about some of these other ones. Like, does this work? I mean, I know these other ones work. I mean, we'll check. Put a breakpoint there. I mean, they're all fucking stuck now because the interact processor isn't doing anything. So this is probably only going to be one thing. Yeah. Interaction processor. Put the other one back. Interesting. Did that complete already? Okay, no, I was gonna say. That is very unlike live coding to complete that fast. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. Welcome to my stream. This is this is Tim Sweeney Simulator 2025. Well, no, 2026. This is 2020. We got the early access version. Tim Sweeney live coding simulator. And this is it. This is the gameplay content that the people want. And the game's over. We've won. We've won. Did he just eat a mushroom that didn't exist? Oh no, there should have been two there. Okay, yeah, that's all doing stuff. Where was the other one I wanted to check? Yeah, pathfinding processor. They're all like stuck now, it seems. This is 283 ID starting with 283. Are you doing stuff? There's 283. Okay. Your interact status is started. Oh. They all like tried to, I guess all in the same frame, tried to grab the thingy. So I guess I need to check if it's still valid or something, or like if interaction failed. Yeah, what is the status here? It is started. And what is my instance ID is 11. I think that's it. I feel like that's invalid. And I feel like is interactable should have returned that on this guy. Oh, I guess I don't really check it, do I? And then what is... Okay, interesting. Yeah, I need to do a better check there. I need to check if that instance is actually a thing, right? Because then... that instance transform is going to be like 0 or something, right? Yeah. 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 Okay. That's the proper one. And if it's not a valid ID. Okay. Okay. So that should fix those guys, I hope. Whoa. Okay, 4 actions. That's a lot for Tim Sweeney Live Coding Simulator. We'll see how long this one takes. Does live coding take this long for anyone else? Or is it just me? Bro, snail's pace here. I guess this is because it's debug. I'm gonna guess. If I did it in development, I assume it would be a bit faster. Oh, by the way, Elliot, if you're still in here, do you know if there's a way to trace a shipping build without building from source? Okay, yeah, they all ran around. Okay, so that fixed them. But yeah, I mean, this one seems to work. This one has... They're iterating. Never mind. There's just not that many that need to find paths to... Go away. Okay, so let me look at this view. How many are trying to find paths to target this frame? Just one, yeah. So that's kind of a bad... Kind of a bad one. Move to processor. God, that is... I should not be doing that. Yeah, I guess I'm not really doing... we can try this one. On chunk changed. Not too sure. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna spawn like a bunch. Spawn a bunch. So that way there's actually a bunch happening. 100. Okay. I'm gonna try the pathfinding one. How many we got? Still just one. Let's let it run for a second. God, we're only ever doing one per frame. Okay, it's all right. Chunk changed. Chunk change. Okay, here's 7. We're doing 7. 227. 104. 188. 147. This one is iterating over all of them. I don't know what the fucking deal was with that one. That's a weird bug. A weird bug. Log interaction failure. Why are you at instance index for ID? ID to index. Are you not checking if it's okay? I guess I shouldn't. I can't just do that. I have to check if it's valid first. Okay. On get instance ban. Log interaction. Yeah, so I guess I have to check if this is a valid ISMC action. I kind of just want to write that on here, but yeah, because I'd have to like cast. Yeah, we'll just write it on here. Is valid ISMC is valid instant. Do I have to import that? Didn't know you had to import. Seems like one of those types that should just be like included. Now we can check that a little easier. Okay. I'm getting a little hungry. So I think it's time. I think it's time for me to hop off. I'm very happy. Oh, that's not going to compile, is it? I'm very happy that I think I figured out that that stupid include issue I was cursing about. It's just cursing and cursing. No wonder I have 20 viewers. There's no one streaming. There's anyone with the Unreal Engine tag. Oh god, I click the back button and I fuck everything up. Yes, yes indeed. Let's see, let's find someone new. Drops enabled for Unreal Engine. I need to just make sure that we speak English. Is this an English stream? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess no based on the text in the chat. Did I not hear anything? Hang on. Okay, I don't know if you speak English. That is not in English. MMORPG. That is also not English. Oh my gosh.
Pensaba en un efecto de explosión cuando
Does anyone speak English? This is French slashing. Oh my god, no. There's no English speaking. Oh, Mort. Did he just start?
But
We'll send you guys over to
you know,
Mort. He
going on
hasn't streamed in a
vacation
while.
soon, and I wanted to maybe get the ball rolling a little bit.
Yeah, we'll send you guys
while
over to
the
Mort.
ball is rolling on screen.
Heck yeah.
Talk a little bit about
Heck
what
yeah.
project
Turn the volume down in
and
case of
maybe
copyright.
just do some 3D.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. Nice little stream. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. I will try to do the same.
A bit of a catch-up kind of stream, I guess.
And I'll see you all again some other time. I'm gonna go get some food. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.